Hey guys, and welcome back to Narrow Bottoms. I'm Amber, and today we are taking a break from the ranch, and we are here in Denver, Colorado at the National Bison Association conference. I've been coming here for the last 4 years, and finally this year I get to say that I am an official bison owner. So I'm excited to share with everybody all the good news, and not to mention listen to all the speakers that they have lined up for us to learn more about bison. We're gonna go in here. They've got vendors for us to check out and a lot of good bison food. So let's head on in and take a look. We are going to start the day off with breakfast, and then we have a fantastic lineup of speakers today. They'll cover everything from best practices in bison ranching to marketing bison on both small and large scales.
Our company is called North Star Bison. We are focused on a direct-to-consumer model. We do service.
Your turn again, give 325, 300, 300.
All right, hey guys, it is day 2 here at the National Bison Conference, and today we are here at the Stockyards. Yep, we get to see the bison up close and personal, the ones that are going to be auctioned off tomorrow at the Gold Trophy Show. So that's going to be so much fun, and we get to go have bison lunch here at the Stockyards and listen to some more educational speakers. So let's head on in and see what they got for us.
The scores. So
Oh, perfect.
yeah, I think it'll show you if you look at the bulls. There we go. So it's up to 223. So you get that in there. This is the plain score. So that under that genetic test, they're 99.79% plains.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And a lot of the other guys in here, like a lot of these are cross bulls out of Canada. They'll have some woods in them, but guys don't bother. They didn't bother testing them to show it.
To show.
But we always, like our stuff is all pure plains. So
Right. What's the difference between the plain and the wood?
well, phenotypically they look a little bit different. If you look at the woods, they can be a little bit taller frame. They tend to be, maybe not quite as wide as a plains animal, so they're a little bit narrower in the back. The head will be a little bit smaller. The hair coat's a little bit different. So there's phenotypic things that you can look at, and if you know what to look for, you can see it.
Yeah.
But we developed that test a few years ago using DNA up in Canada so that we could test them, because I think it's important that we keep the separate subspecies.
Right.
And that's the goal, is now to try to develop a registry where you can preserve plains, because right now what's happening, if you look at the public herds, the conservation groups look to the public herds and say they're the only ones that have conservation value, because the private herds have been either crossed with woods or whatever.
Right.
And so until we had a scientific test, it was hard to defend, right? But now what we're saying, because they want to list plains bison in Canada as a threatened species, and we're saying, well, what about the 200,000 head that are on ranches? Not all of them are going to be plains, but now we have a test and we can show it. And so we're saying, like, how do you you discount a bull like that that tests planes and try to say that he has no conservation value. I mean,
Yeah,
it's wrong.
that's
So that's
wrong.
what we're trying to do. Good.
Oh,
good.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And then we're working with the NBA down here
Uh-huh.
to have a joint one so that we've got a North American registry.
Oh, that is so
Yeah,
cool.
so-
Oh, that's awesome. I do have the bison. Yes. Thank you. And did
Toss his head and wanted some attention.
Yeah. Like, look at me, please.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they really
How many head?
So we have 33. Yes. And so, and growing.
Yeah,
Hopefully, yes.
yeah.
We had 9 babies this year. And yeah, so we're hopeful to see what we get in the spring. Yeah.
Will you purchase an animal here?
Probably not this year because we're still actually expanding our fencing.
Yep.
So that we have a little bit more pasture land. And so once we do that, finish the fencing, hopefully the spring, then next year we'll think about maybe purchasing. Because it would be nice to have one of these big guys.
From the strength.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, because they're beautiful.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Yes.
Well, nice to talk.
All right, we are headed out. We got a good look at the bison, leaving the stockyards now. We've got the banquet dinner later tonight, so we'll see you over there.
Reassurance that blankets the room and that presence that brings together the many stakeholders to the table and allows discussions that could be fraught with tension, that being Bison designation as the national mammal of the United States.
A good heart, open mind. When I look at everybody here, I look at the Stockyards, Buffalo Nation. It doesn't matter about race. We're raising an animal, a magnificent animal, for future generations to come.
Okay, good morning. It is the next day. We finished up with the banquet last night. Lots of awards, good conversations, and now we are headed to the National Gold Trophy Sale of 2025 in Denver, Colorado. Lots of snow on the ground, so we got to be careful, but I'll see you inside.
Races and picking up some trophies to Boyd out at the Western Bison Show and Sale. Weighing 1725, lot number 238 from Buffalo Run Ranch.
Here we go. Look at $10,000.
Okay, wow. We are inside the Bison Gold Trophy Sale, and there are record-breaking bids. The highest I have ever seen. This is definitely going to be a sale to remember. The bids are high, but the bison population is low. So we're always looking for new producers.
30 button, 50 down, 7 hand, 37.50. 30 button, 50 down, 7 hand, 37 hand, 30 button, now, from the Kitzels up there at Foam Lake, Saskatchewan, weighing 1,685 pounds, guys, weighing 1,685. You can read the paperwork there. It's a Woodcross sire by
234 from Wolverine Bison Company in the ring here. Your fourth place bull in the 2-year-old bull class. And here we go. Bull number 234. Let's go. Get $20,000. Only 20. $20,000. How about 10? $35,000. 35. Down forward. It's on 45. 45. 45. Thank you. Now 5,000, Jason. Give me 20,500. 500. 20,500. Sold him $20,000. Got him. 653, got it, 653, thank you.
All right, so we have officially finished the National Bison Conference here at the auction, and it has snowed cats and dogs here. So we are gonna wrap it up and head back to Tennessee. All right, so we are back at the ranch with my babies, and they have all just been fed and are laying down, but as soon as they heard me come up, a few of them got up, but the other ones are all chilling out over there. You can see that. So I'm gonna quietly try to open the gate so they don't all get up, because it looks like it's nap time. All right, look at all them. Hey guys. They are just enjoying this weather out here. It has been snowing and been freezing here, but now it's about 60 degrees here in Tennessee. So they are loving it and soaking up every bit of sun that they can. Well, I just got back from the National Bison Conference in Denver, Colorado, and it was absolutely amazing, you guys. I cannot say enough how wonderful the bison community is. All the people are just so genuine and wonderful. They want to help in any way they can, especially new producers like myself. Got to bring my parents along on the journey their first year at the conference, and they were just blown away about how much they learned and how wonderful the people are too, again, and just the amazing information that's out there on these magnificent animals. And I learned even more about bison, and just that, you know, it's not about just raising the bison. It's really about the land and the soil and how you're grazing your fields so that these magnificent animals can have enough food to sustain them. You know, they are big animals. They eat about 30 pounds a day. And, you know, that's a lot when you think about it. So just learning more about how to become basically a soil farmer, because my ultimate goal here is to, you know, ultimately process some of these animals for meat, because it is so healthy for you and some of the best meat, I believe, out there. So I'd like to be able to share this meat with everybody. In order to do that, I have to learn some of the key steps in processing animals and what it takes and my first steps. So I was able to talk to a few different people and hopefully be able to get started here soon. That was one of my biggest takeaways from the conference this year, and I'm gonna start doing my homework and researching and trying to figure out my next steps on building my business for processing. But for now, I wanted to say thank you all so much for joining me on this journey and getting to experience the Bison Conference with me. And I will see you guys next time on Narrow Bottoms.